Greetings, warriors of the ring. My name is Strider656, and I'm thrilled to welcome you back for yet another adventure to Middle-earth. In this series, I'll be playing random ladder matches on Discord and showing you War of the Ring games from my perspective by only viewing my cards and sharing with you my thoughts and in-game reactions while trying to keep the end result a mystery. The other player is aware that I am making a video as I asked for permission before and after playing. I hope that you enjoy this video, and I encourage you to like, subscribe, and to leave a comment. Today's adventure features Vayze. Vayze is a top player of War of the Ring. He's in the top 10 or top 20 somewhere, and he finished number 3 overall in the War of the Ring 2022 World Tournament. Additionally, he finished on top of the LOME ladder, the LOME League ladder, with a record of, out of 16 games, he won 9 of them. So he was the 1 seed, and I'm the 2 seed with 9 and I went 9-1. So I played 10 games and won 9. So this game I am so excited to share because this is the final that could have been in another dimension, because unfortunately we both were eliminated from the league playoffs. So anyway, so I tell Vayze, Vayze, you're the number 1 seed. Let's play this like a playoff game. Why don't you pick the side? And Vayze says, okay. And he agrees to roll. And he says if whoever rolls higher, will play the shadow. So he rolls a 6, and I do not. So I'm playing free people. And in my fellowship I have Gandalf, Narya, and I have everyone's regular except for Gimli. Gimli's alternate. So I draw into The Eagles Are Coming, and Every Little Is a Gain. Here we go. Let's dig into it. Round 1. Turn 1. We're talking about my videos. I tell him I play for the content. He says, yeah, your videos are great. I say, thanks. I try. I just have fun. He says, comes through. And I say, I don't really care who wins. I want to win. But it's fun. He draws his cards. Fellowship, okay. No one out. No tokens for you. He says, okay, 1 eye. Allocates 1. Rolls 1 more. I say, let's see if Gandalf is an ass tonight. And Gandalf is not. So my plan is I'm going to play Every Little Is a Gain, so I can draw another card with the ability of the card. And then I might draw a character card or play the card that I draw. Let's see what happens here. All right, so he's surprised. The last game I played, Gandalf, Elrond, and Galadriel rolled about 5 eyes total. I say, ha, yep. This is the first time in a long time Gandalf has actually earned his guide ability. So I go forward with my plan, play Every Little Is a Gain, and I draw into Fear Fire Foes. Now my plan has changed. I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to move the Fellowship once. Then I'm going to separate my companion. I'll separate a Hobbit. And then I'll play Fear Fire Foes. That's what I'm thinking. So he moves armies. I draw a character card a strategy card first. See if I can get some more shenanigan cards. I get a Scouts, which is nice. And he moves armies again. I can't tell where he's going because he could be going Gondor, because the units from Nirn went up. Normally people ignore that. All right, and I'm moving the Fellowship. Here we go. First moment of truth here. He misses. I say, yes. He says, safe. Now he's moving up towards the dew line. And I'm like, this is great. Go to the dew line, because Pippin will have a gift for you. Here we go. There goes Pippin. Pippin is going to Weather Hills. I say, don't mind him. Vayze says, just visiting home. I said, it's calling. He'd like a drink in Brie. He brings Isengard down. And Fear Fire Foes in Brie. He says, guys, we have a problem. Sauron's back. And the North go, yeah, we're at war. There they go. And Dale finds out about it. And he brings Saruman in. And that's my turn one. Pretty exciting stuff. I already have the North the War. I draw into We Prove the Swifter, which I said is garbage, because it most of the time is. And I draw into the last battle, which is good for daylight. Say Fellowship, okay. One eye, allocates an eye, rolls two more. And I draw character card. Now, here's what I'm thinking at this point. With Wind from the West, I could see his hand right now and see if I can discard some stuff. It's not a full hand right now, but I might do that. And I could muster up in Dale too with my other actions. But I know I want to move the Fellowship this turn for sure. I say muster Sauron in. Smiley face says, I will eventually. Don't be hasty. He's going towards Dew. And going towards Lorien, it looks like. So I'm like, you're going up towards Dew? I have a gift for you. It's called An Elite in Dale. Have fun. Kill my die. He moves up again. So I'm like, okay, we can play this game. But he's not at war yet, so I have some time. And now I decide, now is the time to play Wind from the West. And I say, let's go. He says, God, I hate that one. I say, ha! And he has Half-Orcs and Goblin Men, Nazgul Search and Madness Horror, and Grand Hammer of the Underworld. What I'm thinking here is Nazgul Search can be annoying. Grand can be annoying. But usually you don't bring the Witch King into this one. And I already have the North at war. And he's bringing this little baby army up. The Southrons and Easterlings are far away. His most useful card is the Half-Orcs and Goblin Men. So I tell him these cards blow, because they do. I was hoping to discard like a Corsairs. And I get rid of Half-Orcs and Goblin Men. And he brings the rest to his hand. He does have a Storm of Bats I'm aware of now. Alright, he moves up again. And I decided to move the Fellowship first, as he can't attack me this turn. Even if, like, unless he had Ringrazor Abroad. Because he'll have to muster Sauron to war first. So I'm going to move the Fellowship here. He rolls a hit. A fine hit. And he draws a 1. No reveal. So I take it. He says, lame. I say, haha. He draws a character card. And I say, damn. Wonder what that is. So maybe I should have played Winds from the West now. But, you know. I said, probably a better card than the crap you had. He says, LOL. And now I muster more in Dale. He brings in the Balrog. I say I agree with that choice. He says, I'll figure I'll run out of North Elites eventually. I said, there's 2 more left in the pool. Let's look at my force pool. Yeah, so I have 2 more in the pool. So the Northmen are coming out. Good stuff. All right. We move on to the next turn. I maintain Gandalf's die. Turn 3. I draw into You Know the Way There. And Book of Mizarble. So now, this is fun stuff. So I could use We Prove the Swifter to bring Pippin. Because he can move 1. And then this adds 2, so I can go 1, 1, 2 to Tower Hills, and then Pippin's gonna just light the beacons today. So he draws his cards. Fellowship, okay. He says 1 eye. He rolls 3 more, including the Mr. Balrog, and I get a nice roll here. I mean, I'd like to see a Will of the West, but it's okay. So I begin by playing We Prove the Swifter. 1, 2, 3. And I says, don't mind him. He says, Mizarble 2? Jeez. Which makes sense, because he's a top player. He knows all the cards. He moves Sauron down. And now I play Book of Mizarble in case he goes goes up to Dale. I could always start mustering up in Erebor next turn. So here we go. The dwarves are at war! He says, I always hated Pippin. But I say I'm not moving very much because I'm only on 2, and this is turn 3, so I'm not happy with my movement. He says all these strongholds might last a while. So he starts moving out towards Lorien. I move the Fellowship from 2 to 3, and he rolls no hits, which is very unlikely. He says safe. I go phew. Let's see what he does now. He condenses his armies in Dimrel Dale. I say, the beacons are lit! Because I'm just laughing at Pippin still. I move the Fellowship again, because I'd like to kill Gandalf here. He gets 2 hits on that, and draws a 0 reveal. So I'm thinking I could go the high pass, but I'm doing okay. So I decide, and I kind of want him to draw an eye if I go through Moria to kill Gandalf and the Balrog. So I'm going Moria. Here we go. You shall not pass through Moria. I'm thinking on this, and I decide to stick with it. Sorry, I just opened a weird menu on my screen. Give me 1 sec. All right. And Balrog draws a 1. I take it. I'm glad it's a reveal, though. Another reveal out of the pool. He says Moria now. And it's a 2. And that's worthy enough of Gandalf dying. So, goodbye, Gandalf. You served your purpose, sir. And I could always, in my last action, bring Galadriel in, so I get my extra die. He says, Now he moves up towards Woodland Realm, and I flip the Fellowship. And I undo it, and that makes sense. Galadriel goes in, because I wanted 5th die still. There we go. And he has the Balrog has come. Not happy to see that. Not at all. That's garbage. That's not good for me, because he can follow me now. He says, fire in the deep. I say, yep. He's going to get his ass kicked by my wills, though. I say. We move on to turn 4. I draw into Celeborn's Galadriel and there and back again, which I always seem to draw. I say Fellowship, okay. 1 eye. He rolls no more this time. And I roll this. I get rid of the Gandalf die. And I start by... I wonder what I do here. Do I bring the elves down? Do I hide the Fellowship? Let's see. I hide the Fellowship. He says, And I say, I dare to come out with your Balrog, because I'm thinking I'll use my will to kill him, because I can't afford him following me and drawing tiles. I say, I dare to come out with the Balrog, because I think that'll be unwise here. Tough to decide on the best choice. And he thinks, and he decides to attack Woodland Realm. So they go down. And now I decide I'm going to muster in Dale and be annoying. I say, don't mind them. He brings the Witch King, the chief, in. And now I decide I want to move away from him. Hopefully I'll get revealed so that he can't play cards on me. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I shouldn't get hit on 1 die anyway, but we'll see. He rolls... I say, here comes Nazgul Search. I remember that card, so he could play that and reveal me. And that would be devastating if the Balrog comes out. He rolls a 2, re-rolls, and it's a miss. Safe? I say, LOL. He says, no worries, they're very safe. I say, for now. And he plays The Ring is Mine, which surprises me. So we really didn't have the card, the Nazgul Search. I say, pass. He brings the Southern Easterlings down. I pass again. He attacks Woodland Realm. I'm probably going to play a Daylight here. Probably the last battle. Which I do. He plays Great Host. So he's going to get a hit here. And he only gets the 1 from Great Host. And I roll 2 6s. Did I say 2? So I kill my regular because I don't want to end up with issues if he attacked Lorien. Because if I start going into the forest pool, it could be problem city with my elves. That's why I decided to do one regular, which could be a mistake. You can tell me in the comments. All right, so the elves are at war. I pass. Say, come on, Brog. Some Balrog. I say, I don't care about Gandalf. LOL. He attacks Woodland Realm and plays Pits of Mordor, and he gets way more than enough hits, and I don't hit at all. So they're gone. Now I decide... What do I decide to do here? Am I moving the Fellowship? I do. I move the Fellowship with Gandalf because I'm thinking I do not want him in his last action here to move the Balrog out so that I can get revealed by the Balrog, and then he plays like Nazgul's Search to make a Balrog, a tile be drawn. That's what I'm thinking right now. He hits and he draws Smeagol. So this didn't really help me at all. I say he's here. So I move Strider as the guide. He says, He moves Nazgul from Minas Morgul to Woodland Realm. So I'm suspicious here. I'm thinking he's going to go Dreadful Spells. Because he's going to just attack my Dale army with it. And I decide, this is a crazy action. I'm thinking, I want to move the Fellowship, so just in case he moves a Balrog out, I'm hit well away from them. And this could be an error. I might have been able to, should have brought Gandalf in here, but we'll see what happens here. I move the Fellowship. He rolls a hit and draws a 1, and I take it. He says, good. And there was the Balrog. So he's on me. So I'm not declaring. We move to turn 5. I will go alone. And Kindred of Glorfindel. I believe I get rid of there and back again here. Because I'm already moving enough where that's really not going to do anything. And they can already move pretty far. So what do I get rid of? Let's see. Yep, I get rid of there and back again. Fellowship okay, I say. 1 eye. He rolls 1 more. And I roll 2 characters. Also, the last turn I forgot to say. Another reason I thought of not bringing Gandalf in is I would have lost Galadriel's die. And she's getting characters. So this is actually working out totally fine for me. So I think it was the right call. So move the Fellowship. And then I decide to undo because I want to get more Smeagol tiles in the pool before I move. That's what I'm thinking here. And that's what I do. So I add 2 Smeagol tiles to the Hunt pool. Hunt pool looks like this now. So I have 3 Smeagolsies. 3 3s, a 2, a lot of eyes, 2 1 0. Say, okay. He says, not loving how this looks right now. I say I'm doing the best I can. Because I'm doing the best I can. This is not easy. He musters the Southrons and Easterlings all the way to war. Now I move the Fellowship before he can do shenanigans on me with his character actions. Because I don't want him playing character cards. He rolls 2 5s. That's what I call a miss. And he re-rolls a miss. He says, crap! I say, I'm good with it. And I'm happy to see that he doesn't use a Palantir. He's moving his Southrons and Easterlings up towards the dew line, I think. And I move the Fellowship again. And this time I'm hit. Hit once. He draws a 2 reveal. I take a random here. Which is kind of dangerous, but I don't want to lose Smeagol to a 2. I'll lose him to a 3 only. And even though there's so many tiles that won't hurt now. So I say you draw, and Boromir dies. Bye, Boromir. And I flip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I was thinking if I didn't get revealed here, I could walk into... there's a chance I could have made it into Morannon. There it is, Balrog, and draws an eye. So I'm thinking, oh, the Balrog will be gone, but I have all these Smeagol tiles here. Like in my hunt pool, that's too many good tiles. So I decide to give him Nenya. And he says a Smeagol took the Balrog. I'm like, nope. And I draw Smeagol. I say, LOL. Vayze goes, bastard. And I said, Smeagol's, LOL. He snuck past. He plays Morgul Wound, which hurts because I'm below 4. So I'm kind of regretting that I didn't, that I lost, that I took a companion before, because this could have been less. But who knows? I say not much I can do here, because I can't do anything. I had to see what he does. So I'll see what you do. He attacks Iron Hills. No card. I play my scouts into Dale. And now I muster an elite. No, I move them into Erebor because I want to make the Dew Line a pain in the ass. That's my thought. And I move the standard movement turn 5 with the Westamnet move. I say, Erebor is welcoming this time of year. He says, not very. I say, you'll find the hospitality of the dwarves very welcoming. He attacks Dale here. Let's see what I have for cards. I'm not on the right screen. I'm probably thinking SC strategy is probably going to play advantageous position. And I do. Let's see if it helps. Storm of Bats. Alright, let's see if it helped at all. So he would have gotten 2 hits if I hadn't played that. And I roll 2 back. He presses, and I move up so that I can potentially retake... I can be outside of both Erebor and Woodland Realm. I said, don't mind us up here. Just chilling. He passes. He attacks Lorien. And now that he's done that, now I'll use Celeborns to see if I can draw into Power 2 Great, possibly. But I draw into Faramir's Rangers. He has a shield wall, but he's not going Gondor at all. He exchanges for the Witch King, and everyone goes to war. And finishes off by using a ring to attack Lorien. He's probably trying to take out Galadriel here. But that force is kind of garbage. But he does have the Balrog and a lot of leadership. So I'm probably going to play a shield wall here. And he plays Devilry of Orthanc. Gets 4. Ouch. Which is 3. I get 3 back. And I'm down to 4 regulars. He decides to press. And I'm going to play Heroic Death as I don't want Lorien to fall. And he gets 1 hit. And I get none back. This is a perfect use of Heroic Death, I think. He does no card, no card. 1 hit. I got 1 hit. Oh, no, I don't. I get 3 hits. Whoa. Galadriel is not happy. Do I make a snide comment? No, I don't. Okay. Typically, I usually do if that happens, but I'm controlling myself. We move on to turn 6. Turn 6, I draw into an Ents card. Not helpful at all. And King Brandsman. Fellowship okay. I allocate an eye. He rolls a lot of eyes. Including, so the Balrog is done. And I look at this roll, I say painful. So here's what I'm thinking on this turn. I'm going to wait till the last action. I'll probably bring Elrond in and then move so that Cruel Weather can't be played on me. So I start by mustering up in Lorien. He plays Shadows on the Misty Mountains. He's going to reinforce that army, I'm sure. I draw into Dane's Ironfoot's Guard. He continues to muster in Moria. I pass. And now he's moving his armies to Dale. And he's moving them out to the Lorien area. And I'm going to keep mustering in Lorien. Let's see how many... No, I'm not yet. Oh, I'm not mustering in Lorien because it's not reinforced. So I'm going to bring Elrond in, because that's my plan anyhow. To move twice, or to hide then move. Now he moves on Lorien, and now I'm going to bring an elite in. Let's see how the pool is. Got one regular left, or one elite left, sorry. Alright, let's keep going here. I say, have fun in Lorien. It's a party in here. I said, Galadriel is celebrating the success of Rings of Power. Vayze says, yep, enjoying it. I say, LOL. He texts Lorien. I play a Valor here, because I don't see myself using Dane at all, because I can already muster freely up there. And he plays Nazgul Search. So interesting, I didn't use it before to slow me down and to reveal me. He gets 0. And I'm thinking, man, this Valor is going to be awesome. I just need 4s. And I roll 1 4 in all 3s. Not the roll that I was hoping to see. So I take 1. I say, thanks, Dane. He stops there. Draws a character card. He's probably looking for cruel weather. It's not going to help him, though. And now I hide the Fellowship. I give him my last ring to take the character back. He plays Shelob's Lair. So I pushed the wrong button. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, everyone. There we go. And I move the Fellowship, and he rolls nothing. No hits. So great. I've successfully made it to Mordor with Smeagol. I say, nice. He says, bleh. I say, good job, Smeagol. Smeagol will show you the way. And we move into next turn. So this game's going pretty well for me so far. I mean, I don't like the fact that my corruption is still pretty high. But let's look at the pool. We'll see it soon when I get into Mordor. Alright, we turn to turn 7. I guess we'll see it soon. We'll look at it in a bit. Alright, so here's the Hun pool. So he's got 2 red tiles. I have 2 Smeagols. 3s, 2, 1, 0, and a lot of ice. Oh, but the other eye didn't go back in because Galadriel pulled it. I say, Fellowship, okay? He says, well, crap, how many eyes? I say, all of them, 5. I says, roll all eyes, and I'll walk into Moria. So he decides on 2, and decides to do just 1. And he doesn't roll any more, and I roll 2 characters. So I'm thinking if I roll a 3, I can keep moving. I'm gonna move as much as I can. That's what I'm thinking. And if I need to kill Smeagol off, I can, so I can hide. All right. So I start by moving right away, and I draw Smeagol. So that's 3 Smeagol tiles in a row. I say, nice. He says, that bastard. I say, LOL, this is hilarious. He says, I disagree. I think it's funny. I mean, how often do you see Smeagol drawn this many times? So now he's mustering up in Orthanc. I move the Fellowship again, because I'm just trying to run. And I draw Smeagol again. So that's all of the Smeagol tiles drawn. No. Am I wrong? Oh, I just did something wrong. There we go. Sorry, I moved it back to the Hun pool. I got excited. So there goes another Smeagol. I say, yes. He says, yeah, okay. I hate this game. And I say, Smeagol, he's the MVP. And I said, remember when the Balrog almost killed him? He says, yes, but thanks for reminding me. I say, of course. He says, ha ha ha. I say, who needs Gandalf? Don't forget, I don't even have Gandalf, and I only have 4 dice. I said, Smeagol is all you need. He says, and no eyes from the elves. I said, believe it or not, I still don't feel confident. He says, I don't see why, but hey. I said, I'm so used to getting boned. He says, And now he's mustering up down here. So I'm thinking he must have Rage of the Dunderlings passes. He says, of course not. I says, I don't have anything that would help me along in this one. And he's literally moving up. He's moving up. He's walking. So now I'm thinking Shadows Gather because that's 1, 2, 3. I'll get him in quick. He says, nope, I pass. I said, we will see. He says, I'm hoping to waste as many dice as possible. Walks into Moria. So now I know he's not lying. I say, you weren't joking. I thought you had it. Pass. Moves into Emerald Dale. And I decide to muster my last elite in. And I decide against it, move Gondor down just in case. He moves everyone onto Lorien. And now I move an elite. It's probably a mistake here because it's only adding 1 HP. But, you never know. I don't know. I just play for fun, like I said. And now he moves a mouth in. And I move another elite into Erebor here to make this troop annoying so I can attack and retake Dale if I need to. He plays Captain of Despair. I only need 3 more movements though, so I feel like I feel pretty confident. Turn 8. Let's see what I draw. I draw into the Great Company, which is garbage. Range of the North, decent, especially considering I'm in the North right now. All right, I killed the Great Company. He puts 5 dice in, too. He says, I think 5 will do this time. I laugh. So I'm hoping he's going to, not roll anything that will help him defend. But he rolls 3 musters and an army, hybrid. And I roll this. So Galadriel's dead, so she moves to casualties. Hold on 1 second. All right. So now I'm thinking I'm going to move and hope he doesn't pull an eye. We're going to look at his chances of drawing an eye right now. Hopefully your screen looks okay. Mine just glitched a little bit. All right, so my hump pool has 4 eyes in it. So what do I do? What am I thinking here? I want to probably put the elven cloaks in because I'm being lucky with blue tiles so far. So I do that. There it is. He flips the mouth and attacks Lorien. And I think I should last a little bit. I have 2 advantageous positions and a shield wall. So I start with the advantageous position because usually strategy cards add numbers. It's a deadly strife. He gets 3, and he gets that's crushing. 5 hits. I get 5 back though. So yeah, so that army looks like nothing. He presses, and he has a Balrog in too. Let's see. He says no card, and I decide shield wall. I need them to live. He gets 3 hits, so 3 minus 1, so I get 1 back. He presses, no card, no card. He gets his 6s, and I get 1/6. Galadriel's dead. He's at 5, so he's still got a ways to go. And I'm gonna move here anyway. So I draw into Bilbo's song, so I'm getting all these corruption healers. Hoping for Mithril Coat. He moves the Balrog out. I move the Fellowship and draw an eye. So 6R, I say Smeagol. Then I said, well, Smeagol has done his job. So I take 3 corruption. Flip. And now he's mustering down in Rohan again. So here's the guide. I choose this to hide. Because I'm worried he's going to play some corruption cards on me. Keeps mustering down in Isengard. And I'm going to play I Will Go Alone here to kill off one of my one companions to heal corruption. I mean, I could move here. Let's look at the hunt pool. Because I could move. And it's a 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 at 11, I draw an eye. But that would still like kill me, I believe. Because Legolas is an alternate. If there were an alternate, this would make a huge difference. Because then I could just take... I could tank 6. Player will go alone. And we move into that turn 9. I draw Red Arrow and Dead Men of Dunharrow. Say Fellowship, okay. Allocates 3 eyes. And now I'm thinking, I don't know if I can get to 10 this turn. Because I don't know where he's going yet. I could have passed, but I'm worried he's going to play a character card on me and make more issues. So I move. And I draw an eye. So it's a 4 reveal. I think... Let's see what I choose. I think I just take Strider out here because I just want to keep my corruption minimal. So I lose Strider. My corruption to 8. And Legolas is automatically the guide. And he's mustering in Isengard. I bring Gondor down. Because I'm worried about Pelargir. Now he's making a move towards Rivendell. We'll see what my pool looks like. I have 1 regular left. Pretty bad. It would have been nice to have power to great. Alright, so I'm mustering for I'm worried about... I see Umbar here. So I'm worried about a Corsair's move. Alright, he moves up and out. I pass. He's moving up. And just moves towards Minas Morgul. So he probably doesn't have Corsairs. Because he just moved up to West Horondor there. And I muster my last guy in Rivendell, and I put a regular in Pelargir. Attacks Rivendell, under siege, and I draw a strategy card. And I draw into Spirit of Mordor. Would that work on these guys? Ooh, it could. Interesting. Alright. He attacks Rivendell. And I play Sudden Strike, hoping to get my 5 hits. He plays Cruel as Death. I roll 1 hit. And he rolls 3, 4. Is that math wrong? Oh, I'm wrong. 3 total hits. I was thinking +2. And I get 2 back. So we both get 3. Better for him than me. He presses. I play Advantageous Position. He gets 1. He played Fear of Their Masters, by the way. So if I got a 6, it would be nice. But I get 2 5s instead, which I'm not going to complain about. So I'm down to 1. He presses. And no card. And gets 1 hit. And I get 1 hit. So Rivendell's done. Sad. So he's at 7. But I'm okay. I just need 2 characters and I can dunk. Alright. So we move on to turn 10. I draw into... Did I draw my cards? I didn't draw my cards. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I pass. He's not sure I can get to 10, though, honestly. I said you have 5 attacks, at least. Because he can attack with... Does he have the regular mouth? He has the regular mouth. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 of the ring, 5, possibly 6, 7 if he has the Ring Razor Abroad and Black Captain commands. I say, I think this is over. He says, you see me roll. It's never over. I said, I saw Rivendell too. I had to win that. Go ahead. Yeah, sorry, deciding. I decide to go, and I move everyone. I move some people to Helm's Deep so I can protect it. And I make Erebor a lot of people because I'm going to attack out there. And there's Ring Razor Abroad, and they're going to Orthanc. He attacks forwards. I play Scouts. He plays Relentless Assault, so I at least dodge that. He draws again. I use Scouts. I use Red Arrow to get Edoras so he can't get those points. Because I think he just needs 3 more. That's all he needs. So that could be Pelargir. Edoras. Helm's Deep will be his last one for sure, though. And there's something I can do about Rohan. About Helm's Deep, I mean. He sits on Helm's Deep. I pass. And now he plays Fighting Uruk-hai. Does Rage to start. Gets 3 hits. 4 hits on the starting roll. And I get that back. So I'm feeling not good right now. Not going to lie. Things aren't going well for Rohan. Rohan decided to roll over like a jackass. So, whatever. So I'm down to 2. And I have nothing that can really... I have Horn Dark, which I play. No hits. I get 1 back. 2 back. And I play strategy card here, Desperate Battle. So even if I had played Horn Dark here, it would have been 2 hits. And I roll 1 back. Or 2 back, sorry, with Desperate Battle. So Helm's Deep is going to... He's at 9. So now I'm thinking... I'm going to block off his easy 2 points. Because he could always just walk to Edoras here. And then, since he could use the motion to walk up to Edoras or Westamnet and walk up to West Harondor, this will make it so that he can't do that. And I bring 1 in Pelargir. He moves his regular from Woodland Realm to Dale and moves up. He's going to his last point in Pelargir. I pass. Now he flips and attacks Pelargir. No card. I get 2. Good start for me. We stay. Gets 2 back. I keep staying. He kills me. And yeah, so Pelargir is not falling. So now I attack Dale. So here we go. I'm thinking I have 14 HP against 12 HP. So he plays Mumakil to start. Oof, I didn't think of this as a defensive card. That's brilliant. I'm going to steal that for future games. So here's my roll. I got 2 6s, which is clutch. He says clutch. And gets 3. 5 plus 1, he gets 6. Oh, sorry, he gets 4 plus 1, 5 to start. So I'm going to keep pressing. I'm still okay. He plays Dread and Despair. Forfeits 3. So I roll 1 hit. I say this is BS. He rolls 1. This just feels depressing to me because I just feel like my hands are tied. I keep pressing. No card. He has another Dread and Despair. Nothing. He gets 2. So this looks painful. I'm going to keep pressing, though, because I have to. No card, no card. I get 3. He gets 4. I say GG, but I'm going to keep playing anyway. Press, he fights, and I roll 1, and he kills me. He says, damn. I said, oh, well, GG. I said, good game. I said, that sucked. He says, yeah, sorry, that was nuts. So... Anyway, that was a great game. I enjoyed drawing all 4 Smeagol tiles, but I felt really cheaped out by the fact that I did not roll characters. That's how I honestly feel. But it was super fun. And Vayze is really fun to play. because he never complains in the chat or in the game. Normally, there are people that you could play that are just very like negative the whole time, and like blame the game, but you just have to enjoy it. So I really enjoy playing Vayze, and he's just a nice guy. Let me share with you the stats of our game, and then I'll bid you all adieu. Statistics. Let me. Here we go. You're going to see it soon. Not yet. In 3, 2. There it is. All right. So you can't really see them all. But if you look at these rolls here, I'd like to first of all draw your attention to the wills. I rolled 3 all games. I'm -4, -2 on characters. So I'm accurate in saying that I didn't get a lot of movement because I didn't. And he rolled a lot of armies and not many eyes. Allocated 18 eyes. It's pretty crazy. And we had the same army results with +6 and 0. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hope you all are celebrating the holidays well and are staying safe. And I look forward to the next adventure in Middle Earth. And if I haven't said it already, please like, subscribe, and put a comment below, and I'll respond to it. Thank you all so much for your time today, and see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.